There's been a lot of discussion in recent times about this thing called the Metaverse. But despite all the commentary and media coverage, most clients and audience members that I'm speaking to are still pretty confused about what the Metaverse is, how it works, and hey, why it even matters. Now, I must admit that when the idea of a virtual reality enabled Metaverse started gaining traction in late 2021, I was a bit of a skeptic. I mean, the whole thing seemed like little more than hype. And yet then I came across some commentary from a tech leader I deeply respect named Mark Whitten, and my view began to change. I mean, having formerly headed up Xbox at Microsoft, Whitten has lived and breathed this stuff for a long time. So I sat up and paid attention when he predicted that the Metaverse is going to be the single biggest platform revolution the world has seen, bigger than the impact of mobile devices and even the internet. I mean, even if he's half right, the implications of this forecast are enormously significant. Now, if you're still unconvinced that the Metaverse is something you need to have on your radar, consider the latest modeling from Bloomberg Intelligence, which suggests that the Metaverse will be an $800 billion market opportunity within 3 years. And then there's Gartner's forecast that the average person will be spending up to an hour per day in the Metaverse by 2030. I mean, the bottom line is this: Metaverse and Web3 related technologies are things that every brand, every leader, every organization will need to get their heads around, and pronto. In this keynote presentation, that's precisely my goal. I approach this topic from a strategic perspective rather than a technical one, and my mission is to equip audience members with a range of practical and actionable insights. I outline where we're currently up to in the development and the adoption of things like virtual and augmented reality, and I highlight the next developments to keep a close eye on in the coming 12 to 18 months. And like everything I do, the content is very case study driven. Rather than focusing on abstract ideas, I look at a range of use cases where we are seeing the Metaverse already meaningfully being used to solve real-world problems for organizations and how these organizations are doing it. Whether this is by opening up new channels to market or providing new ways for teams to collaborate and connect internally within an organization, or positioning brands to be relevant to digitally native young consumers, the possibilities presented by immersive virtual reality are many and varied. The bottom line is this: this technology is incredibly exciting and represents a huge opportunity for those that are prepared. And that's my commitment. The audience members will leave this presentation with not only a clear understanding of what the Metaverse is, but also with a game plan for capitalizing on the opportunities that lie ahead.